Some people want to, some people, a lot of people been like, we want to interview you to do, to just let us know what you've been up to. And so, what have I been doing? Just think about the next phase in life, The next stage. Right now, the soca stage not stable at all for any of us. Even if we say, just now the phone will start to ring, shows will start coming in. So that is it. That is it. As we seen, too much people going through real shit right now. Real shit. You wake up and you're getting dark news. Dark news. Like just this week alone, get some news that somebody who really had my best interest at heart, who actually used to consider me a son, she passed away. It's crazy. She was the mother of a DJ / promoter / soca buccaneer, or a soca fighter, man who fight for soca in Toronto, Dr. J. But she was a mother to many too, And now she just gone. And then today I wake up now and see missed calls on my phone. When I see missed calls on my phone, it's either something real good or something not so good. Come to find out that somebody else that I knew and had good music vibes with passed away. Rest in peace, Ricky. Ricky was a badass keyboardist, and a shit talker and a guy who just like to live his best life. And I guess the time was up. Just sad and crazy, man. Make you start to do one or two things. Either you start worrying a lot or you start living a lot. You can't be afraid to live and be afraid to die. You gotta choose one. So I'll do the interview for anybody who's been trying to interview me before. Cohen, what you been up to lately? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the next best move or the next big move. Playing around with a lot of other things besides what we used to. It can't be put in this situation here where life has changed, but your mentality didn't. You can't go into whatever the new life going to be, whenever that is, nobody knows, with that same old mentality pre-pandemic, So I just here trying to figure out everything, because before all of this I used to give myself to the music and everything that came with it. And now here I am trying to fight to give myself what I need to be able to survive this and be able to live and tell this story. The one thing that I'm fully blessed about is that I have not gotten COVID through all of this. I've been taking the right precautions, taking care of myself, somewhat taking care of myself, I should say. I ain't really sleeping much. I ain't eating much, but I'm boosting plenty. plenty boost, you know. And yeah, I just been doing what I need to do for myself now. I think it's time for me to realize and figure out where I went wrong and try and correct them things. Forget the past. Forget the past, or forget the bad things about the past that will kind of pull you back from moving forward into the future, which is basically the present. You know, a lot of challenging things up ahead for me. You know, I wanna not focus all my attention and energy on just the musical aspect only. I develop a passion for film, and I've been on that, like been on it, just constantly learning everything that needs to be learned. And I went and make a huge investment into moving towards that. And I didn't do it for no music videos. That don't make sense. So I make that investment to gear towards something that I think that we are very invisible on. Understand? We very visible on IG and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok, but that ain't it. That ain't it. Where we need to be present and visible to have that full impact for the world to see, we not there. We not there at all. And we have so much to offer. You know, this is a time when I think we should all put egos aside and start to actually work together, yo. Work together. Bond the ego thing. Stop segregating ourselves. Come together and do things together. Even if you don't like somebody, do it for the love of soca music, you know. Stop playing that ISO game. Everybody wanna be the man. Everybody wanna be the star. It will never happen for you. It'll never work for you. We streams not up. We sales not up. And even if one or two people's sales and streams up, that is not enough for soca to move up. And people don't understand that. But yet still we sit there thinking, boy, I have it in the bag, I have it in the bag. You don't have nothing in the bag. Because you'll be here constantly trying to hustle your way into filling that bag and doing desperate things to fill that bag. When we could be just sitting there together, working out the differences, working out the analytics, and getting the thing done the way it's supposed to. You know, why we not seeing a set of young, fresh soca artists rising up? Why? Ain't nobody had time for that, right? So how are we growing? How are we growing? Where's the growth? When you look around, it's the same faces over and over and over. But you look at other genres and somebody always on the up. Always. I feel like if we suppress the younger talent from rising up, and we need to stop that shit, yo. Stop. Some men going out there on their live and talking about, yeah, I did for the young ones, I did for the upcoming future. Okay. Sound like a politician, but okay. We need to change the game. The game not going to change itself. The players need to change, and the mentality of the players need to change. That's just me talking how I feel, and plenty of people would disagree, and many would agree, but you're entitled to your opinion, and I didn't get paid to say that. That was for free. But yeah, music still had to come. I not recording music for no festival thing, because we don't need to have a carnival to celebrate what we need to celebrate. And every day you wake up should be a festival. Celebrate your life. Give thanks for life. Show gratitude for life. Show gratitude for everything that you have in your life. Show gratitude for the fact that you're here to tell your story. Got a lot of people in here to tell their story, yo. Gotta be thankful. We always complaining about the things that we don't have. And we ain't focusing on the things that we have and embracing it and cherishing it. We all want what we want. We just want this, we want that. But do we really need it? No. We just want it because we see somebody else with it. We don't even know if it's right for we, but we just want it. It's crazy. But anyway, I just hear tapping and tapping and tapping and we'll continue tapping. Continue tapping. Everybody, if you have somebody there that you ain't speak to for a long time, just reach out to them and see if they're alright, see how they're doing. Don't ask them what they're doing. Ask them, how are you doing? How are you living? How are you feeling? How are you surviving? Show that you really care. Don't just try to mind people's business so you have something on them to talk about. You know? Rest in peace, Mommy D. Rest in peace, Ricky. And rest in peace to all the other fallen soldiers.